Now we're going to turn to the race for the White House. Both Vice President Harris and former President Trump are turning their attention to the key swing state of Pennsylvania. And ABC's Jay O'Brien joins us now from Chicago, the site of next week's Democratic National Convention. Good morning, Jay.
Gio, good morning. Just days away from Democrats taking center stage here in Chicago, both the Harris and Trump campaigns are barnstorming the must-win battleground state of Pennsylvania, delivering their dueling visions on a key issue for voters, the economy. This morning, both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump barnstorming the key battleground state of Pennsylvania. Harris and her new running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, beginning a bus tour in Pittsburgh tomorrow.
Hello, family and friends.
Fresh off the vice president laying out her economic plan in the first major policy speech of her just weeks-old campaign.
Compare my plan with what Donald Trump intends to do. He plans to give billionaires massive tax cuts year after year. You know, I think that if you want to know who someone cares about, look who they fight for.
Harris's ambitious agenda, much of which would have to be cleared by Congress, calling for a federal ban on price gouging of groceries, up to $25,000 in down payment assistance for first-time homebuyers, a tax credit of up to $6,000 for families with a newborn, and capping the cost of insulin at $35 and other out-of-pocket prescription drug expenses at $2,000. Meantime, Donald Trump holding his own rally in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania today after spending the week slamming Harris and the Biden administration's handling of the economy.
Kamala Harris is a radical California liberal who broke the economy.
And drawing fire for these comments, saying the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor, is, quote, much better than the Medal of Honor awarded to war heroes.
That's the highest award you can get as a civilian. It's the equivalent of the Congressional Medal of Honor, but civilian version. It's actually much better because everyone gets the Congressional Medal of Honor, that's soldiers. They're either in very bad shape because they've been hit so many times by bullets, or they're dead.
Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, defending the former president.
I don't think him complimenting and saying a nice word about a person who received the Presidential Medal of Freedom is in any way denigrating those who received military honors.
Trump now plans to go back to Pennsylvania on Monday to deliver another speech on the economy. It will be his attempt to counter-program the first night of the DNC here in Chicago when President Biden is expected to speak. Gio?
All right, Jay, thank you so much. And we want to remind you, ABC News will host the first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. It takes place on September 10th in Philadelphia's National Constitution Center, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, moderated by our own David Muir and Linsey Davis, live right here on ABC and streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu. Mary?
And we cannot wait for that.